Hello.
Hello. Susu. Hello, Herbie.
Susu.
Or in English and not Simlish. Hello, everyone. I am How Can This Guy Talk So Fast, also known as Kaadzik. This is How the Hell You Pronounce His Nickname, also known as PokerFaceSowaty.
Exactly.
And this is How the Hell You Do You Run This Game, also known as Sims 3. So, how you do speedrun Sims 3 exactly? Well, there are not that many goals we can do, because the game has no ending, so we figured out, well, we can just make our own and do a bingo out of it, so you can see it there. There is a card. There's a bingo card. I haven't seen it yet at all. Hey, shout out to Lapras behind. We cannot. I haven't seen the card at all. Poker has prepared it specially for ESA.
Yeah.
So as soon as the card is revealed, I will see it for the first time ever. And as the category states, this is a triple bingo. So what I do in the bingo, of course, you have to complete 3 lines, vertical, horizontal, or diagonal, and I will be doing 3 of them. Any of them, but I have to complete 3 in order to complete this entire bingo. And I would like some audience cooperation as well. And in the chat cooperation as well. So every time I complete a goal, can I have 2 claps from the audience? Just 2 claps. 1 is not enough, and 2 is less than 3, and less than 3 is a good number. So 2 claps if I complete a goal, and if I complete a bingo, just shout bingo, go ham, whatever. The same goes for Twitch chat. If I complete a goal, just write a smiley face or something, or 2 clappers, whatever. And if I go bingo, go ham. And I need 3 bingos, so you can go ham 3 times in a run. 3 in 1. And this Sims 3. What? 3 is a good number.
All right.
Yeah.
So about the card, I prepared it so that it's more like funny and interesting rather than hard. So that I would expect Kaadzik to just snipe those 3 lines really quickly. And the thing is, some of the this is pretty crucial to understand what's happening here. This was the idea in the Polish community. The entirety of over 100 goals was made by only Polish people, so it had a lot of Polish memes. We had to translate them for Bingoton at first. So they might not sound as good usually, but we tried our best. So
yeah.
We can just reveal the card and start.
Before we do it, one important note, I will start the game and reveal the card at the same time, but I will be silent and nothing will happen on this screen for like 10 minutes or so, because preparing a family for a bingo is really important in this
Yeah,
game.
it's crucial.
So as soon as I reveal the card, I will probably stare at it for like 8 minutes and curse Poker that he put in terrible goals over there. And I will stare at it and try to figure out which goals I should actually choose. Maybe can I hand the mouse? Okay, I have the mouse. I can just bend it right here. So
no, I can just reveal it for you.
I mean, you can reveal it, but I will mark what goals can I do and what will I choose.
So, I'll take that time to explain the card.
To explain the card, because these are only the names of the goals, because the descriptions of the goals would be way too long, because they are kind of descriptive. Well, descriptions, obviously. So here only names will appear, and Poker will say what those names mean. Also, in the chat, you can type !bingo, if I believe that's the correct command, to see the paste boom with all the goals explained. Don't see it now because it will spoil the bingo, but as soon as the card is revealed, you can just type it in and you can see everything. So I think, are we ready? I can push the button here and you can reveal the card, and I will click everything.
Should I count down?
Yeah, you count down.
3, 2, 1, go. Guess what's the middle?
I hate you. I hate you. Okay. Actually, I have the descriptions here as well.
The middle absolutely had to be greetings from Kaadzik. So okay, let's go top left to bottom right. Smart Gold Killer is kill 2 Sims in 2 different ways. Grandma, is that you? That's simply interact with a ghost. So just have an interaction in the top left corner. Just do whatever, talk with them. Just whatever, just interact with the ghost. A walk in the town. Take a walk from Stony Falls to the beach near the curved strand on a normal game speed, but you're forbidden to use run and automatic settings, so you actually have to walk at speed 1.
So it takes 10 minutes.
It takes about 10 minutes, and
of doing nothing. So yeah,
you can't really do much. You can set up other things to happen in the background, but you cannot do much during this time. Just because if you don't pay attention to the sim, they might start running, which is forbidden. So if you start running, if you take a taxi or do anything else than just walk, you have to go back to the. You don't have to go back to the very beginning, but you have to go back to the place where you started, where you stopped walking. Where you stopped walking. Hesitant. Make every floor tile and wallpaper piece different. By default, you actually have to like build at least a small house to do it.
I probably
So,
buy
like-
a house instead of
so, like,
an plot.
Just because these goals were made by like a really small community, there were like 5 of us maybe. So some of them are not really. You don't abuse them or that much. Like things like make every floor tile and wallpaper piece different assumes you're building a house. We tried to like have not many things like this so that all of the goals are precise enough, but you can never do it 100%. So this just assumes you build a house. Storage wars. Have items you pulled out of the trash be worth over 10,000 simoleons. Which is, I don't know if you knew the mechanic in this game. You can look for things in the trash and you can find some pretty good stuff there, but this only works if you have to be on some particular patch of the game. If you do it on an old version, it might not work. It might not be available to you, because I've had that happen. But digging in the trash is something we do a lot in bingos, just to actually do these goals and also have some money. Ring of Fire. Make a fire spread onto 10 pieces of furniture. Each of them must burn entirely, but they do not have to burn simultaneously. So you just have to burn 10 pieces of furniture, but without the need to make them burn at the same time. It's just like burn 10 things, which is not always easy because the fire doesn't spread that wide usually. It's just like you can have a couple things burned, but not always 10. 10 is kind of a challenge. That's why it's 10 here. A date with death. Interact with the Grim Reaper. Whenever the Grim Reaper comes from one of your sims, there is a small chance you can actually interact with him or her, or I think it's him.
I think it's him. I don't. Whatever.
Okay.
Grim Reaper.
So you just need to interact with the Grim Reaper, same as with the Ghost. But I was too tired to go on is a reference to a video game. I hope you know what that means. Fall asleep while on a public property. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Life is brutal.
Oh, life is a brother. Yeah.
Life is brutal. Have 6 negative mood modifiers on one sim at once, which is not always the easiest because 6 is just a big number. The Simtalian job. Steal 500 simoleons in total. This is not known by many people, but if you have the kleptomaniac. If you have the kleptomaniac trait, then you can steal from other sims. You can steal only after a certain hour. I think it's 7 p.m., but I'm not entirely sure. And you cannot steal particular things. You can just steal a random thing from a room. So you might just get like a lamp that's worth 5 simoleons or a TV that's worth 20,000, but it's just random.
It's random, and we love randomness in a bingo. That's random. Yay.
So yeah, we just like kind of found rooms that have so few objects that you don't have many to choose from. But also the thing is, you can only steal 3 things during one night. So if you get 3 of them, it's over. You have to just wait until another day comes. The Sims 3 Seasons Heavy Rain DLC.
You had to put it here, right?
Of course. Let one of your Sims sons drown to death and then let him make love with a female journalist.
I wonder who gets the reference.
Yeah. Social security called. Start the game with 8 Sims in your family. This is actually a free goal because everybody starts with 8. Because I don't know if many of you know this, but the more Sims you have in your family at the beginning, the more money you get in the beginning. Because it's dependent on the number of your Sims. So we actually usually start with as many as 8, just to have as many simoleons as possible. Greetings from Kaadzik is a pretty special one. Marry into a family and then marry back into the previous one. I don't know if marry into is clear enough, but it's just like get your sim married so that they switch families and then switch families back. So you have to actually flirt with one of the sims from the previous family and marry them so that you get the family back.
Can you explain why it's a meme?
The backstory is that Kaadzik was doing the bingo once and he like married another sim and switched families and then realized he actually really needs a sim that was in the previous family. So he just married the sim from the previous family.
Because we cannot change families in the middle of the bingo, so...
Yeah, you cannot restart the game. You have to like...
Unless you basically remove everything from your board and start over.
Yeah.
But the timer is already running, so
Yeah, exactly.
that would be.
So that's the only thing you can do. You can't keep your goals and restart the game. I think that goes for any bingo pretty much. Well, if you're already here, use a fire alarm to have a firefighter squad come to your lot and start flirting with a firefighter. Okay. Epicurus would be proud. Purchase a lifetime reward worth 5,000 points. 5,000 points is not a lot on a triple bingo. It would be a lot on like single or double because it takes some time. But it's basically the points are kind of like happiness points. You earn them when your sim is happy. You earn them quickly when your sim is happy. There is a couple of ways to like if they have a wish and you kind of grant it, then the small wishes give you some points like 300 or 100, 200, 300, something like that, but not always less than like 500. I think like 300 is the max, something like that. But those are like things your sim wants to do, and you have to just grant them that. But there is also the lifetime goal that gives you 30k points.
Some 40, sorry, or some even 50. There's one
yeah.
70, yeah.
And it's usually some big thing. Like if it's like if your sim wants to be the best lover, then it means like fall in love with like 10 other sims, I think, which is not really easy. But I've actually found one that's really easy to do. I don't know if you know about this, but we'll see, I guess.
I know about this, yeah.
The ballon. Just want to say, you know, I'm constantly talking, but if you have something to say, then
I will interrupt you. Oh yes.
Yeah.
So for we got a $50 donation from Shaitan that says, "Give me Sims Poggers," and I'm pretty sure that was the one that pushed us to that.
Nice.
Incentive.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Poker will actually run the category.
Okay.
We got $10 from Boney from here. Thank you very much. We also have a $10 donation from Tasty Power Move. And then finally, we have a $5 donation from Sinlink that says "Challenge accepted" from the $5 challenge that we imposed earlier on.
Let's go with the $5 train. Let's go. We can do this.
Yes, we get a $5 train. We have a whole bunch of incentives that still need to be met. We are only $90 away from the Metroid Zero Mission Perfect Stealth Showcase, where we get to go through the entire suitless stealth action section undetected. So that's only 90 away. A whole bunch of prizes to donate for. So let's get them in, folks.
Okay, I think my family is ready, but you can still continue.
All right, so we have the battle on two fronts. Make two sims fall in love with you. Pawn stars, pull out something worth over 1,500 simoleons from a dumpster, a trash can. We mean one thing.
Oh, pawn star is actually one thing.
One thing worth over 1,500 simoleons.
Yeah, okay, one thing, yeah.
Benjamin Button 2-0. Adopt a child and make it die of old age before their parents.
That's possible in Sims
That's
3.
possible.
That's possible.
Average Simlary, earn at least 80 simoleons per hour. Have you ever tried not having anxiety? Have your sim lose 5 negative moodlets and gain 5 positive moodlets within 24 in-game hours? I'm going to bed, give me an hour. Make a corridor that leads to your bedroom and is 100 tiles long and 1 tile wide on every lot you possess. Businessman, I guess? Purchase at least 1 public lot, so that's the blue dot, and upgrade it to level 3. I love rock and roll. Make 500 simoleons from tips while playing the guitar. It's possible to make money on tips. Lucky bastards, pick the unlucky. No, wait. No, that's the real lucky bastard. Make your unlucky sim not die 3 times. So like they have to come back to life after they're dead.
You can explain why it's a thing for unlucky sims.
Yeah, in a second. And the last one is the flash in the pan. Reach level 2 on every non-hidden skill. That's athletic, charisma, cooking, fishing, gardening, guitar, handiness, logic, painting, and writing.
Easy.
Okay. The real lucky bastard means come back to life from death as an unlucky sim 3 times, because I don't want to say always, but like the unlucky sim has like 99% chance that they won't die.
Sorry, I have to interrupt you, but we have completed social security code. So, yes, good job. I knew you could do it. So, back to explanations.
Yeah, so the unlucky trait means your sim pretty much cannot die. So I didn't pick the other one. The other goal that has the unlucky trait is just make every sim you make, like all of them that you started with, have the unlucky trait. But that kind of kills all the goals that involve killing sims, because you would have to like adopt a child and make it an adult. It's really like a lot more trouble than it should have been. I feel it's more like I feel like this is more like an exhibition of what can happen in such a bingo, and not really
what can happen if you have no life and just think about what could happen in Sims 3 in this time.
Exactly, and it's more like I just want this card to be more fun than and a bit challenging, but more focused on funny goals.
So yeah, I've actually created my family of 8 sims, as you could see. I'm changing the house a little bit so that, you know, I can fit in all the sims here. I won't do one bed for them because at least one will die. Sorry, that one sim. I don't know which one yet. But we have a goal, Smart Code Killer, that requires me to kill 2 sims with 2 different methods. Not this stretch, misclick, this one. Also, you can see that I sell stuff and buy basically the same thing. The thing is, I want them to have not the worst possible thing, but like the second worst possible thing, because they gain negative moodlets for having like the worst chair in the game. But the second worst is okay, because it's the second worst. Okay. So what else do I need? Actually, I did social security, even though it's not my marked goal. You can see that I marked some goals with the stars. These are the 3 lines I'm going for right now, but I can do more in the meantime if I will be pretty zoomy fast.
Okay.
Okay. So do I need something hesitant? Yeah, that's the great goal. Now I'll be stuck in changing wallpapers and floors for a couple of minutes, so we can talk about some stuff. Poker, how are you doing?
I'm doing
Yeah.
If Kaadzik has something to say, you can say as well.
Yeah, sure.
Let's give it to you.
I don't know. We just had a whole bunch of prizes to still have people donate for. Like we have our players playing on these ViewSonic bundles, or ViewSonic monitors. You yourself can have a hand in winning one of these ViewSonic monitors. Minimum $40 donation, cumulative throughout the entire week. And we also have one bundled with a retro Tink, so you can take your old NES or component modded and you know, laglessly game there.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, I have to say, these ViewSonic monitors are really good. Shout out to ViewSonic for us and being our sponsor for this marathon. So back to laying tiles on the ground. Yeah, you can see that this goal is quite tedious, but I actually love it because, you know, it's kind of relaxing. You know, we can just put some tiles and make sure that every single one of them is different, so that we won't have to change stuff up on the way. Yeah, even though it looks stupid, it's really enjoyable goal, at least in my opinion. But back to what I was talking about. Poker, how are you doing today? How's your day?
Fine. I still don't really know what to expect of, because I perceive you as an absolute...
Crowd doesn't know what to expect either, so...
I perceive you as an absolute monster if it comes to these bingos. So
it's not a thing I would flex about. Like, I'm really good at Sims 3. Yeah.
Hey, you know...
Yeah.
You know, I'm really good at doing bingos in Sims.
I'm really good at simulating life instead of making my own meta. Yeah.
But yeah, I think this card is just gonna be easy for you.
I've picked some easy goals, but yeah. Well, we'll see. You did a very good job with the card. I didn't expect some of the goals to come in, like for example, greetings from Kaadzik, but of course you had to put it there. Of course.
I mean, come on.
Come on, it's a goal named after me because I made a mistake.
I was like, I wanted to ask you before I revealed the card. I just forgot. Like, what do you expect to be the middle? And like, consider this is probably the only time it's gonna be on such a big event, thanks to ESA.
Shout out to ESA.
Shout out to ESA. Considering this is the only time it's gonna be here, what do you expect to be the middle? Like, other than greetings from Kaadzik, what else could it be?
I actually didn't expect that. I have to be honest. I didn't expect that. So you surprised me. Good job. Good job.
Nice. Okay. What's also important about the beds? You cannot move out from a house and leave a family like on their own if there is not one bed for every sim and a fridge.
That's why I've put in 7 beds. So if I have to move one sim away, there are still 7 sims inside.
You can lock yourself pretty badly, because if you marry a sim and you have the option to move out, it will not be like it will not be. I think you can like kind of soft lock yourself even, because if you have 8 sims and one of your sims marries a sim
Can't
from
you
outside,
like cancel a marriage for a second? You can go like, oh sorry honey, I know I want to marry, but give me a second. I want to place a bed in my old house.
yeah, exactly. Like I think you can get stuck on the, not really stuck that you cannot do anything, but I think you need to cancel like. I know I once got stuck on the move prompt. Just because I didn't have.
Look at this, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah,
I would love to my house look like this. But wallpapers, yeah.
It's perfect.
Inside and outside, so it's both sides.
I got stuck at least once on the. That's how I remember it even. I learned it the hard way. I got stuck on the moving from the house prompt because I didn't have enough beds.
I actually always build 7 beds, so I forgot about the thing. That's the thing actually existed. You know what's happening right now? I'm actually gonna just come back to the living for a second, for just 1 second, because if you are stuck in the building menu for too long, the game really slows down for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Never realized that.
I do this go all the time, so I know.
Okay.
I really like this go, so I do it all the time. Because you can see it's going really fast, you know. It's
Wow.
Yeah, and
that's a fun fact about.
What? I placed 1 tile, not all of them. Oh, that's.
Didn't you hold shift?
No, like I'm not even touching anything on the keyboard. Well, okay, let's just reset this for the 3rd time. I hope this time it just goes okay.
Okay.
The game doesn't handle the fact that you really want to have a different house. Like everyone else, and have every single piece of wallpaper possible.
What's important is that whenever you do bingo, you rarely go for like an entire house that's looking like a real person's house. You just let them sleep on the floor and like have a fridge on the lot, and that's it. Because as long as you don't need the house, there's not really any need to put it.
Again, what happened? Like
It really depends. It really depends on the card, but usually if you don't need a house, then you just stay with like an empty lot with a fridge and like 2 beds or something.
Sometimes you need to have rooms made, so you just make plain walls.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't really care about aesthetics.
You know what happens? Sometimes Sims are really hesitant to pee in public. I don't know why.
But what's funny is that if you have a house that's like 1 room, for example, and you have the toilet outside the house, then your sim is gonna do fine as long as there is no one outside the house. Like the entire lot is then treated like 1 room.
Yeah.
So if they're inside the house,
that wants to use the toilet has to be in a different room, and if everyone else is inside, the outside is counted as a different room. So
yeah, and it's empty, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost done with 1 goal. I'm doing it for 10 minutes. So
also,
yeah.
Sims 3 has a couple of like funny. It's kind of interesting because this game doesn't really have a speedrunning community, a community that would like look for every possible option to how stuff works in general, for like even pretty important things, like you know something happens but you have no clue how to do it or how to force it, like dying out of an electric shock.
Yeah,
which is just like weird. I've seen it on like videos, but I couldn't get it to work ever.
Your sim can die from an electric shock, but the conditions are really tight. At least we think.
Your
so.
sim has to stand in the water, and then when doing so,
also he has to be unlucky.
He has to be unlucky, and they have to.
Even though unlucky sims cannot die, I guess.
That too. So that doesn't make any sense. And then they have to. So I guess he gets shocked, but he doesn't die. But still, like having an electric shock, they have to be in like a bit of water, and then they need to repair a machine that's electrical. But your sim might just not get shocked, and then get some.
And then you are shocked because he's not shocked.
Yeah, exactly, and then get some handiness skill, and that will prevent him from getting shocked. So this is just annoying. But we still. Like, if this game had a speedrunning community from like for 10 years now, we would.
This wall looks just so beautiful. Look at it. I love it. I love it. I would like to have 1 of those in my room. We
would totally know this stuff, but like for now, we're usually if we're trying to find something new for the bingo, we're usually stuck with like casual forums, and that's not really always a good thing because it's just like the more people, the more opinions that are not really valuable.
It works for 100% of the time, but I don't know how.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is usually the end.
Yeah, like the answers like I've seen it happen, but I don't know how to do it. Times 100.
Times every single time.
Times every single time.
But yeah, that's why we just created a bingo. So to be honest, I've learned so much about this game just by doing
exactly.
bingos.
Yeah, quite a lot by just.
Imagine you get better at the game if you play it too much. Who would have thought?
The thing is, like, whenever we thought of a goal, we were like, all right, but how do you do it? Like, whenever you show us the goal, we have a spreadsheet with all the goals.
Did I just sell it randomly? Well, I sold wallpaper instead of placing it. Like,
What?
controls get wonky as well when you try to build too many things. Look at the house. Last look around of the house. I hope the game won't crash.
Is it done?
If I click play, it's done. Another goal completed.
Cool.
Yes, I love you guys. You're doing a really good job. We have plenty of more to go, so yeah. So what I want to do now, actually, because I got stuck in this for a really long time. Storage wars. Yeah, we need to earn money, so let's just earn money. Can you talk about my color coding of the Sims?
The thing you may have seen Kaadzik do is he picks a different skin color for pretty much like not every sim, but like every 2 sims or every sim.
Basically, every color means something.
Yeah, every color means something, and they're coded by color. So I guess purple is meant to be
dumpster divers.
Dumpster divers.
Because what's the best way to earn money? Dumpster dive and find tons of plasma TVs inside. You should try it in real life. It works.
Yeah, but in Sims you actually can find a lot of good stuff in dumpster cans, and I think if you have 2 Sims going into dumpster diving constantly for an hour, you get about 30k from just that. So it's okay. Like the goal to get 15, is it 15? It's 10. The goal to get 10 is like all right for anything bigger than a single line, because you're not gonna get it in time of. Because single line is like 10-15 minutes. But
you know what's gonna happen here, right? You know what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. By the way, Sims 3, you cannot drown. You cannot drown Sims the old way with just like selling the what's it called?
Ladder.
The ladder, because they'll just get out of the.
Swim, please, for like an hour.
They'll just get out of the pool, and you actually need to put a wall there, so that they're not.
So I have to completely cut him off here. Now, so yeah, he won't die. He's good. He's a good boy. You'll see in a moment. He's unlucky, so he won't die.
This is probably the fastest way to kill a sim.
He won't die. He's a good boy.
And I wanted to say something else, but I'm just gonna wait until Kaadzik does real lucky buster. No, you won't do real lucky buster, right?
I don't. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
What?
I'm actually waiting for Death to arrive, but yeah, in the meantime, I can just wait for.
Okay. Because he's gonna grind. He's gonna grind dying sims just to get the Grim Reaper active. Because the Grim Reaper comes every time, but.
Oh, you can see.
He's just sometimes active.
By the way, in the meantime, this guy's dying. Don't bother about him. Dumpster dive. We need money. Dumpster diving is more important than death, right? It's just your friend dies. No, it don't matter. I need money. Let's go. Dumpster diving. Dumpster diving at 2 p.m.
You know you're a horrible person when the only thing that's like, you know, your Sim's friend dies and he has a trauma, and it's annoying to you not because like someone died, but not because a Sim died, but because the trauma has like is a negative moodlet.
Yeah, the negative moodlet, and also they sometimes instead of dumpster diving cry for a second, like why are you crying? Dumpster dive, come on, we need money.
Come on, dude.
Don't be sad.
Priorities.
Priorities, yeah, exactly. Can you just play the guitar? He's alive. You can see he's back at here. Also, Grim Reaper, did I have a conversation? Yes, I have a conversation with Grim Reaper, so Dave would have completed.
Perfect. That's...
Column 2, row 2. Column 2, row 2. This one.
Right.
Okay, works. So, back to him dying.
Okay.
You can continue.
Right, so, so this is one way of killing the Sims, and there's like, I don't know, 5, but this is the most consistent.
Old age, hunger, fire, drowning, and electrocution.
But electrocution is...
tedious.
I've never had it even.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's why we never go for it.
We're like the two most experienced, I would say, with...
Hey bro,
with
remember when you have
bingos?
died because of swimming? Yeah, go swim again.
Yeah, go to him again.
Yeah, well, what can happen? Like, 2 times the charm, right?
Now that Kaadzik is already doing it, I might mention that this is the fastest way to repeatedly kill a sim.
Yeah.
Just to wait for him to be brought back to life by the Grim Reaper, assuming he has the unlucky trait, and the moment he gets back to
He's
life,
dying again, by the way.
you just make him swim again because he's exhausted, so
Yeah.
he'll just drown immediately, like you can see now.
Yeah, you can hear that he's drowning. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just chilly music.
Yeah.
It's like the elevator music on Civ 3. Don't bother.
Yeah.
I can see he's perfectly fine. He's not even sad about the fact that he's dying. The good thing about the goal that I've just completed, which is Date with Death, is that Green Reaper can randomly stay on your lot or not. And one time I had to grind for a couple of hours for him to stay. You can see that he's disappeared right now, but this guy's back alive, so it's fine. He can die again. Because I need him to die 3 times. That's a really lucky bastard, right? Yeah, 3 times. So I'm just gonna make him die again.
I remember playing rock paper scissors with the Grim Reaper to either have the guy die or live. Like he would play with another sim, but I don't remember if that was in 1 or 3. I think that was 1.
Stop interacting with ladder. You want to go out? No, swim. Going out of the pool. No, don't go out. Go back here. Go back here. Don't shout at me, just swim. It's easy, it's simple, it's fun, it's interactive, you know?
It's funny since, like, if you have free will on, because you can have free will off and they won't do anything unless you tell them to.
That's kind of bad.
You can have, yeah, because they'll die of hunger if you don't feed them. But little free will is okay, and high free will is also pretty good. It's just like,
He's already dead? Jesus, you're
turn it
fast.
off. And
he died 3 times in a day. That's crazy.
It's kind of funny that even with free will off, he will still go swimming, which is interesting because like in Sims 1 they won't do. Okay, I guess it's different, but like they won't. For example, they won't play the guitar if they're not in a good enough mood, but they will go swimming even though they're not in a good enough mood. So
Because
I don't really get that.
Good, yeah.
I don't really get that, but you know, it's fine. It's good.
Okay, he was brought back to life 3 times, so we can really lucky bastard completed.
There we go.
And because it's completed, we can hear something from Blacktastic right now.
Of course, we got $5 from Shaitan again that says hesitant, but there's duplicate tiles next to the fridge.
And
Wow.
No, they are different. As you can see, I don't see actually. They are different.
Just switch it to different. And we're
And
good.
these things are different probably because there are 2 different tiles in the menu, and that counts. Nothing else counts.
Okay.
The fact that they are differently stated in the menu. Like for example, you can see those 2 that are kind of similar. Those 2 are kind of similar, but yeah, they are all of them are different. I've checked it actually.
So like
But good call, good call. If you see me screw up, donate. You see what I did there? 1200 IQ, you know.
yeah.
Okay, so back to the bingo. What I actually want to do now, I guess we already finished the next goal, which is finding something good in the dumpster. Let's see. Oh, what a nice 336 TV. Let's see how much it costs. $3,500. I think that's completed.
So that's Pawn Stars completed.
Pawn Stars completed. Yeah, good job. I should hire you for every time I play bingo. That's so much better. It feels so much better when I have Kaadzik. Actually, I need this guy to have negative moodlets, but he will probably feel really bad after dying 3 times in a row. So, does any other sim have unlucky? That's actually important. I actually may just kill those 2 sims later on. Never mind. I'm just talking to myself because I need to do many goals at once, obviously. Also, we need to contact a ghost who's not sleeping, who's not that tired. You're not tired. You've only died 3 times. You can just interact with the ghost as well. Ghosts should appear here on the cemetery, like really soon, because it's 1 AM. They can randomly spawn. You can see the smoke over here. So if you look here, then it's possible for them to just, you know.
Isn't the chance like pretty high?
They should be here any minute. And I only need to chat with one of them.
I think you're too late.
I may be here too late. I don't know. Oh, also, I'm sleeping on a private property, so that's kind of
Whoa.
I was too tired to go on.
Nice.
So yeah, multitasking. That's really important in this game.
Yeah.
Also, you can see energy of some sims that were used to dumpster dive is not so high. Why you went to your home dumpster dive? Jesus. You don't have a house right now, just dumpster
This
dive.
is like when we played it on stream, people would clip like sentences like,
Please don't. Why did you tell this? Now I have like
no,
50,000 clips of me on the street.
It's just like people clipped sentences like, stop crying about that baby that died, go dumpster diving again, or something like that.
The social stuff, social care, that's how you say?
Social security?
Someone took away my baby because I wasn't caring about him. Yay, another goal completed. I was happy about this. So that
oh yeah, that too. Like there is a goal to have your baby taken away because you didn't take care of them.
And that's really fun. So he's sleeping because of this. What should I walk in the town? Yeah, I have to do. I'm going to bed. Yes, that's important. I forgot about this. So we have to build something more. There is this goal. I'm going to bed. Give me an hour. I have to have one tile on one corridor that leads to the bed. So let me just build it. That's 27. That's 27. So I'll just build 5 of them just to make sure. It's beautiful. You can see. It's beautiful. Right. I don't have enough money.
I don't know if you have enough money.
Of course I have enough money. I just sell the stuff that I dumpster dive for.
But remember the amount.
That was 3,500. Actually, is there for total amount here as well?
Total, yeah, 1,500. No.
Total is 10,000. I have already 3,500. So.
You know, I have a lot of stuff when the game.
Yeah, 22,000. That's enough.
Perfect.
That's more than enough.
Perfect. Storage wars.
Storage wars.
Yeah, there we go.
Good job, me.
You know, you have a lot of stuff from the dumpster if you just click sell all of it and the game has to load.
Yeah, this game, even though we are playing on a really good PC, on a really good monitor, sorry, Sonic, our sponsor, by the way. Even though it's a really good PC, the load times of this game are just so terrible. Jesus, who has programmed this?
Also, this game has some issues with new PCs.
With everything.
No, just new PCs in particular, because it doesn't recognize newer GPUs, and it's not really an issue as much. You just have to You just have to set everything manually, but by default, this game will start in like 1024 per 768.
I'm going to bed. Give me an hour completed.
There we go. I'm going to give you an hour.
Imagine having this room with these tiles. No, that would be a bad idea. Also, can you play the guitar, please? Like really pretty, please. You're on 3rd level. Actually, can you play in the park to earn some money for me because we need money?
Remember the Simtalian job.
Can you play for tips? Oh yeah, stop playing right now. Simtalian. Oh yeah, I have to steal some stuff.
No. I meant something else.
Where did you put off the guitar? You should have it in your inventory.
I mistook the Simtalian job for average similarly, and I thought you were gonna...
I'm not going to this.
Yeah,
it's way too long. Or maybe I should. I don't know. We have half an hour.
Maybe just don't go for it now. Just if you have enough time later, because average similarly, like 80 similarly per hour is pretty much a lot. You have to go like... Even if you get the most paying job, which is, I think, the army.
Yeah.
The army is, I think, the easiest way to
also
get
the most demanding one, so we don't do this.
The most demanding one, but
because you need friends to advance. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Who needs friends?
You need friends to advance in, I think, every career in Sims 1.
Yeah, thankfully, you don't need in Sims.
Good luck with
Sims 3.
But what's important is that you need a good job to earn those 80 similarly per hour. Because easy jobs such as the musician or the cook are not as well as they do not pay you as well.
Yeah. Also, this guy is ready to meet a ghost in 2 hours, so you can just nap here for a moment. You don't need fun. Why you do have fun? Stop having fun.
The ghosts appear at midnight usually. I mean, it's pretty logical that they would appear at midnight, and
we're just waiting for this right now.
Just
to make sure.
As with everything in this game, I cannot tell you that 100% just go to the cemetery and they will appear at midnight, because, you know, all of this that we know about this game, we actually just experimented with it. That's the reason we know this stuff. But it's
Don't go home. Don't. There's a ghost. Go. Come. Hello. Friend introduction. How's it going, Granny? Can I talk to you?
There we go.
There we go. I've contacted the ghost.
Grandma, is that you?
Okay, so you can go back home. No, I'm actually wondering. You can go back home for now. Okay, walk in the town. What's actually walk in the town? Oh,
Okay.
this one. Yeah, we'll leave it for the end. We'll leave it for
Okay,
the best
okay.
anticlimactic end for the bingo. Wait for 10 minutes and do nothing.
Yeah,
Yay.
exactly.
So, smart code killer. I need to kill one sim. Who can soon? And also
Just
this
not,
way.
different way,
And Ring of Fire, I can combine both of them. Nice.
I guess.
So, Ring of Fire. I need to build another room. A very suitable one. The best way to kill a sim with fire is by having a really old oven and burning something on it.
Really? Wasn't this poking?
It's inconsistent.
Okay. There's also a way of just like buying a really cheap fireplace and
The
then
cheapest one.
and then constantly poking
Poke
the
fire,
fire.
poke fire,
like,
poke fire. Eventually you get this.
Poke fire.
Poke it.
But
No, we're not sociopaths, trust me.
but yeah, as Kaadzik said, it's not consistent.
It's not consistent that we are not sociopaths?
I remember also interesting fact.
plans,
You
right,
know
plans,
about
yeah.
the haha like meme about the plate that hey there is a plate, I cannot go through here because there's a plate here. So I think that was working like this in Sims 1. In Sims 3 the plate doesn't block a Sims path.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it blocks, sometimes it doesn't.
Okay, but it's like it's not fully consistent that it does. But what's more important is that if you have a space such as when you put
let me just...
two pieces of furniture like this, and there is a small space between them, so they're not connected, like this, like Kaadzik just did.
Okay, let's just rebuild
The sim
this.
won't go through there unless there's a fire. If there's a fire, there's an emergency, they will try to squeeze in, and it's possible for them to like clip through it, which is ridiculous, but it works. So
That's why you have to be extra careful for them. Yes, you are going to die.
yeah, just like make sure they're actually surrounded by fire and they have no ways of escape.
And you may wonder why I put this cacti over here. I need to have breakfast waffles. Yeah, sure. I need to burn 10 items, and these counts as items. Sometimes the fire doesn't spread correctly, so
Excuse me?
yeah. Ring of Fire.
I mean pieces of furniture.
This counts as
Yes.
furniture. This is you can buy it. It's plants.
Yeah, I know.
Plants as
I'm
furniture.
Dude, I'm not saying it's not right.
Plants
I'm saying
are furniture.
I'm not saying it's not right. I'm saying it's genius. So chill. I'm just saying it's a great idea that I never thought of.
Okay, can this girl just walk over here? I know you're making waffles, but...
I mean, this is all about just, you know, just like any bingo that
And
doesn't have...
oops, what an accident.
really-
A wall just closed behind you.
Oh,
That's sad. Actually, it's not. So
That's
while we
sad.
wait for her to...
oh, that's...
Actually,
that's,
what? Oh, I forgot about one thing. I have to interrupt her with doing waffles. I didn't, so the waffles have actually... Good job, you've created waffles. Can you do another round, just because you're not this guy? Who are... it's this guy, actually, okay. Make waffles again, because I've missed something. Why are they awake at like 4 AM? It's just like it's ESA. Okay, I don't want to place anything else on the ground, really. I would really not like to, because the game would lag terribly. Stop cooking, or just admire the plant. Yeah.
Oh, right, because... Right, that makes sense.
Admire the plants, you don't need to complete the cooking.
I thought you just cook a lot of stuff on it.
No, you
but
just cook it once, and
you
it's
just
fire.
Okay, you just stop it.
Oh no, a fire.
You just stop it. Okay, makes sense.
And it spreads. Please spread on the furniture. Yeah, okay, it spreads on the furniture. He's gonna survive this, isn't he? He's gonna survive this, of course. Of course he's gonna survive this. He's standing in the safe spot here, so he will survive this. That's just RNG. Sometimes it's RNG, but you
Wait.
yeah. At least Ring of Fire is completed, so we can.
I mean,
mark
that's
this.
I mean, okay. To be fair, that's a pretty big W for them. But
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an L for us. But you've burned.
I can
10
just
things.
try it once again.
Did
Why
you-
not?
Oh shit.
What did you do? Oh,
We're fine. Give me a second. Social security called hesitant.
Oh, there's a log you can
Date,
use.
yeah, there's a log. A date with death is
I'm just making sure right now that there are no safe spots for him to, survive.
real lucky bastard.
He's now a real lucky bastard.
Stars. But I was third to go on.
He
Storage,
peed himself, by the way. That's
storage
okay.
wars. I'm going to bed.
Have lunch,
in
mac
an
and cheese.
Hour. Grandma, is that you? And that's it. I'm sorry. I accidentally just pressed the button on the mouse.
okay.
That's the reason.
That's okay. Can you just make lunch? Oh no, you cannot. Isabel must. You have a free Okay, we'll throw this away.
Put
Now
it,
we can
put it whatever. Yeah.
put it whatever. Now you can do mac and cheese. You have a free counter. Yes, you have a free counter. Don't use this. You could use the other oven, because this one is going to be burned in a second. That's actually quite a bad luck, but okay. You know what? Stop cooking. Admire this plant. These plants are awesome. Okay, why?
Stop cooking.
Oh, stop cooking. Yeah, that's important. See, it's good that I have a commentator.
It's important to stop cooking when you want to stop cooking.
What's life is brutal? 6 negative moodlets. The negative guy. You're grumpy today. Great. We're gonna use this. While you're grumpy, I'm gonna make you swim in a pool, not to die this time. That's why I've prepared a second wall over here. While this guy dies, because we can do two things at once. I didn't want to erase that, but you still can swim here, whatever. Add the ladder here so he can come in. I won't erase it, don't worry, it will be fine. But I want to have art, because he has a trait that he can't stand art. So I'm just gonna paint all over buy paintings all over the place, because art is beautiful. The most expensive one, of course, because we love art and we have money. Okay, maybe not that much money. Never mind. We don't have money. I forgot. We don't have money. Not that much money.
Also, important thing to notice: if you sell the thing you just bought within the buy mode, you
don't exit to living mode,
you get the money back. If you exit to the living mode, it gets cheaper. That's why all the goals with like buying things
you have to be alive for like a second.
Require you to go to the living mode at least for a second, just like by default. Just like it's not a written rule, but we just said this and like.
And now it's a written rule.
There's only like 5. There was only ever like 5 people playing this, so like we just agreed
5?
upon this.
Whoa, 5! I found less. May less. Okay. Why are you? What? Go away! It's not even this guy. Who is this? Who are you? Who are you? That's a problem if I have too many symbols.
Yeah, that's
the
this
same
one.
colors.
That's this guy.
Okay, so go away. Thanks. In the meantime, I can close this wall. While in the meantime, this guy dies, of course. Just a reminder, if no one else sees this yet. Yes, this guy finally dies, and I'm not jinxing it right now, of course. Also, we can move this plate here so you can feel disgusted because it's dirty. Can move. We cannot move this one, apparently. Can I move it in this mode? Yeah, sure. How are you feeling? Hydrophobic, plagued by nature because he doesn't like nature as well. Actually, yeah, I think I've blocked the ladder. He doesn't like swimming, but he swims constantly. But I don't know why. Celebrating because he can't stand out.
Why is the other guy not burning it?
What happened with that mac and cheese? Jesus. He didn't complete it, but okay. The game just screws me over right now. Okay, can you prepare one more time mac and cheese? Or, yeah, mac and cheese, let's go.
Also, it's important, it's kind of funny to mention that mac and cheese was,
throw it away.
The people that translated Sims 3 to Polish
are terrible.
Thought that Mac means McDonald's, which means a burger.
Why did he go? What?
If you get
why?
What?
This guy, instead of just using the ladder, he goes on this square.
Perfect.
Okay.
So like the Polish translators thought that mac and cheese means a burger with cheese. So you can choose between
6 moodlets. There were for a second.
Nice.
So it counts as a what exactly?
Life is brutal.
Life is brutal. Yay, completed.
All right. So
we don't have a line yet. That's bad.
So in Polish, you can choose between a burger with cheese and a cheeseburger, and a burger with cheese is made in a bowl. And I was like confused when I was playing this game at the age of 12. I couldn't understand how do you make cheeseburgers, or rather a burger with cheese.
Is
in
it
a
placed
bowl.
in a way that you cannot leave? Really? That's a thing.
What?
The ladder is placed, but he doesn't want to leave from it. I guess I can just remove all the walls, all the paintings.
Okay.
I'm sorry, paintings. I mean, I'm sorry. I get 5,000 for that. And he wanted to sell them because he hates everything.
Cool.
So, what was the goal for changing those 2 mudlets again?
But it's like changing into 5 positive.
Yeah.
Within 24 hours.
And
so
what was the name of the goal? Because I don't
the
remember.
name of the goal is have you tried not having anxiety? Number 20.
Okay. I think we can do this.
Lose 5 negative moodlets, so you have to lose like you already lost 1, but you already lost 4, so 1 more.
Yeah, he's sleeping right now. If he has a good sleep, this will count. He's fulfilled for 2 hours, so, but he will lose it in a sec. We can do this, I think. While we wait for him to be happy, we can just throw it for 1 or 2 donations or messages.
Of course, of course. We got a $10 anonymous donation that says best esports game right here.
You mean Sim Sports?
Yeah, thank you guys all for your contributions to our cause, Save the Children, throughout the entire week. Again, Save the Children trains frontline health workers and communities to diagnose and treat common childhood illnesses, empowering them to provide services that are proven to reduce child deaths. So again, thank you guys, the viewers at home, people in here, for helping to such a great cause.
I forgot about one thing. He has to die, so... Why are you cleaning this? It will burn anyway. Why are you wanting him to not die? Jesus, guys.
The wall.
He's standing here. Okay, just a sec. I have to make him move like a centimeter. Okay, thanks. Now you can view the plant.
Nice sidestep.
A literal sidestep. Too bad he didn't sidestep this one. Ha! Now you can burn, please. Pretty please. Just view the plants. These are nice. Oops. Let's just watch
Also,
it die.
you need to make sure the sim you're trying to burn down doesn't have the... is it courageous? I don't know the translation.
Yeah, the courageous sims can put out fires for no reason.
And like they will always do it automatically, like normal sims, non-courageous ones. Hey,
He's
there
died.
we go.
He's dead, so smart goal killer completed.
There we go.
We almost have a line.
We almost have a line.
This bingo board looks terrible. Nothing works here. He has 6 moodlets out of nowhere when he woke up. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm not doing this goal this time. I need the... what do I use? Oh, Ring of Fire was completed. You forgot about this one.
Oh, Ring of Fire was completed.
You've clapped about this already, but can you clap twice? I don't care. Okay, this guy. I guess I don't do this goal anymore.
It's funny how you have literally just like 1 goal per line to do.
Yeah, actually, yeah. And 48 minutes. Jesus, I'm good at this game. Okay, walk in time. I'm leaving it for the end because that's the best goal at the end. We can just talk about stuff and about life.
Exactly.
Have shoutouts to everyone. Okay, we can play guitar here and earn some tips, I think, already. Can you stop playing here? Go here. Can you play for tips? You can play for tips. You can earn money.
I think you need the 2nd level of guitar.
No, you need like a 4th or 5th.
4th, okay.
Because I had a 3rd and she couldn't play for tips. Okay, so what else do I do? Walk in town, that will be simple. Okay, I actually need to befriend someone. Who wants to be my friend? Who wants to be my friend? Who wants to be my... Maybe the richest family ever. Nope, they are not home. Maybe the 2nd richest family ever. Yay, hello. I hope I won't steal a lamp from you. This would be bad.
Just, you know, like find a room that doesn't have many things in it.
Swipe 500, okay. I can swipe 3 things at once, so that's actually kind of important. And I have to make sure no one's here. But there are too many things here.
What happens is that if you find a room where someone is actually...
I can swipe this laptop. This is actually a good opportunity. Let's go.
Okay, whenever someone
Pray
is
for
in a room...
Bless RNG, guys. Bless RNG that I swipe this laptop.
Whenever someone is in a room, you cannot steal from them, and it's not like you can get caught. You just won't be able to steal. That's it. No.
I have no idea what I swiped. A curtain! Yay!
A curtain.
You can swipe second thing?
I guess you have like a bigger chance of getting cheap things.
What? Don't let me get a second curtain. I have no idea what I got, but okay. Swipe something else.
Come on.
3rd time's the charm.
Come on.
Okay. What did he swipe?
Just
Okay.
check the
2 curtains and a curtain. 3 curtains, yes!
2 curtains and a curtain. That's stealing in this game for you. That's why you have to...
Tell me at least, look at the amount of money for the curtains, it's enough for 500.
What?
These are expensive curtains, okay, I'll take it.
The richest family in the game, by the way. Okay, the Simtalian job then.
And that's a line, bingo!
Bingo, yeah.
Jesus, I want to have curtains for $500. Curtains, yeah, apparently. I wanted a laptop, but curtains are fine at this point. Okay, what else do I need? Greetings from Kaadzik, of course. Okay, this guy. This guy is very suitable for greetings from Kaadzik. Okay, he has no RNG, so he can go to sleep right now. We're gonna use him.
It's good, like, you might think that the traits are not as important, but traits are incredibly important.
They
like
are very important.
If you want a sim to fall in love with someone, if you pick romantic, flirty, and friendly, and charismatic, that's like the top 4 you can get. And like you gain stuff with other people a lot quicker. It would also help, like, if you've done a few bingos and you usually use the same family for goals like marriage, then you already know what are their traits and how to, if they're even approachable, and is it easy to approach them and I don't know, have relationships with them.
Too bad it's actually for 5 a.m., but we can manage.
For example, like if a sim is a snob, then if you tell them compliments, they love it. They absolutely love it. Like you get a lot of like friendship points.
Friendship points, yeah, that's how it works.
Yo,
poker, can I get some friendship points from you?
Yeah,
do you like me?
Sure. The thing is, you get a lot of that. And also, they never get tired of it, which is pretty important because usually...
I wonder for a sec, why are they screaming? Oh, yeah, because their friend died, whatever.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
but
it happens.
The thing is, they never get tired of you complimenting them, which is crucial because if you use a thing more than 3 times or like 2 times, people will actually like stop liking you because you just get repetitive and it's boring. But if you do certain things with certain people, you can just spam it. You can just spam them like 5-7 times, and it still gives you the same amount of boost for to friendship, instead of getting you back because of the boredom, which is pretty awesome.
Why are you so many negative moodlets? Can you just take a shower to remove them? You're crazy. Why are you crazy? You haven't left the house.
Wait,
boy, you're going for an adventure this time, bro.
you know, the anxiety thing is...
Oh, Repoman is coming. Don't take away my shower, please. Everything but a shower. I need a shower right now.
Yeah, the toilet is fine.
Oh, they took my lamp. They will took another lamp, I think.
It's kind of funny because
the
repo man usually, as for me at least,
3 lamps. Okay.
They use the repo
4 lamp and a couch. Oh.
You know, you have a lot of stuff that's kind of worth something, really, and the repo man usually takes like a window. Like, how do you take someone's window?
As a repo man, yeah, you can take someone's window apparently in this game.
Which is perfect because, like, you know, if you need to get out your window and then place a wall there, you just wait until the repo man comes and he does the job for you for free.
Yeah, Repoman RNG is great. Sometimes he can just steal lamps from you. I mean, those lamps costed like, I don't know, $50.
I guess that's because you didn't, like, you're late with, if you're late with bills, they're not really higher than that. It's just like 100 or something, so they won't take anything that's more valuable.
I'm waiting for Nancy to come home. It's a preview from what you can see in the bonus run that was completed, but I won't explain anything here.
No, just
so Pokken can do this in his 5-minute run. Oh, you're so happy. I'm glad that you're happy.
It's because the incentive was met just before we started. So I'm gonna do a bonus run after Kaadzik finishes his bingo, which is 500,000 simoleons, and the world record for that is like barely below 4 minutes, I think.
So if you
barely above 4 minutes.
If you want to see how the run works, just look away for like 2 minutes. Because
Yeah, but
I'm doing a
we'll-
strat from this run, but it
But
doesn't matter.
yeah, we'll just explain it later.
And I'm just doing say strats. In the meantime, while I'm doing say strats and you cannot see the screen, you can actually hear something from Black Kaadzik.
Of course, of course. We have a $15 donation from Grandma? That says, yes, that was me.
Perfect.
Thanks, Grandma. Thanks, Grandma. It was nice seeing you for at least a second. I wonder if you're still in my friend list. No, not anymore. Too bad. Too bad. But thanks for the donation, nonetheless. So right now I'm flirting with her. Her child doesn't like the fact that I'm flirting with with his mom.
Gee, I wonder why.
I don't know. I like flirting with his mom. She's cool, you know. So, okay, I do more stuff so you can read more donations and messages.
Sure, sure. We have a $10 donation from Jabawabs that says the title of Kaadzik's memoir should be Two Curtains and a Curtain.
Two curtains.
The curtains and a curtain. Yeah, this is a good title. Yeah, I have to say. Don't mind me. I'm just doing stuff and completing many goals at once. No, it's actually in specials still. It's still in specials. That's why it's really important. I've just met this girl and we're marrying each other. Cool.
That's how things work.
That's how life works basically. No, don't ask out on a date. No, don't do this. Do this. Yeah. And we're marrying each other right now. So I actually need to switch to this house for a second. Where's my wife? She's my wife. Okay.
Switch the active household.
Yeah, I remember that. Also, I have to do another. I'm going to the bed. Give me an hour because I've switched lots right now.
Oh, right.
That's important. That's really important.
Yeah, that's what Kaadzik forgot about in one of his latest runs.
Yeah.
That this goal actually says on all of your lots, which I even
And I'm switching lots here.
I
so
even forgot about that. I thought it was just like just build a tunnel, dude.
Also, loading is in this game. Yeah, they are a thing. Okay, so do I have enough space? Yeah, just destroy your house and I have enough space. Just
If you have like
boom, space.
If you have this game on an SSD, it's actually like bearable, but it's still like the loading time.
It's not bearable. It's a bad game. I'm doing
whatever.
two. Yeah, they are too wide. I can just add another wall here.
We have time for a donation?
Of course,
sure.
I'm just building walls.
Cool. We have a $5 donation from Shaitan that says, good job stuffing those fancy curtains in your back pocket.
And no one noticed the fact that we're just like swiping the curtains away from the.
Also, Lapras is being rude by not doing the bingo double clap.
Did someone forget bingo double clap?
No, Lapras did.
Oh, Lapras didn't. So someone has to make sure that Lapras does like 15 claps before the run ends. Poker, can you do this? Can you make sure that Lapras actually
I
does
have no clue how come like the multiple of 2 is 15, but okay, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I
7,
haven't
8.
counted. You can count. I'm just playing the game. I'm not good at maths, as you can see. I'm just building walls, and hopefully that's 100.
13, my dude. So it's 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 28, and 26.
Okay, nice.
Thank you, Lapras.
Thank you, Lapras.
You're a good guy.
And as I said, thank you for catching out everything that is wrong in this run. If you catch something else, donate.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you think that's 100? I think that's 100. Tile.
Yeah, it looks like
I just wanted to be sure. I like
Make sure there's a bed on the other side.
Yeah. So this goal is still completed. You can just mark it out because I've moved out and marked it in because I want people to clap. I like people clap that I'm doing
Oh, so
well.
you want me to mark it out and then
Mark it out and mark it in again. Oh, okay, that's not enough space. Just give me a moment. So one more tile. Not yet. This was a false start because I didn't place the bed yet.
That's
So
okay.
it was Poker's fault.
But you will.
I will in a sec. Okay. So
will
mark it
eventually.
out again because it was not completed yet.
Oh, good.
We have to stick to
Come
the
on,
rules. We
come
have
on.
to stick to the rules. And loadings. Yay. Please don't crash. Crashing. Okay. I'm gonna clap myself because that was tight.
There's actually a goal to save your game every 24 in-game hours, and it says like don't be like poker because my game kept crashing at the beginning of our races like constantly, and I would just lose every bingo by forfeit because I couldn't complete a bingo because the game crashed. It was just like infinite loadings and that's it. You just don't get to do anything else.
Oh, I forgot about one
And
thing.
what's funny is that on one of the early bingos, someone said like, "Hey, Poker, remember to save your game to not crash it." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're like that's a fantastic idea. I completely forgot about it. I would lose like an hour. I saved the game and I got an infinite load on the saving, like infinite saving, and the game crashed." So it's like, yeah, cool.
That's why we have a goal, don't be like Poker and save every 24 hours, which is tedious because the loading times for saving is terrible.
Yeah, it takes you like...
Loading everything in this game is terrible.
Takes you like 30 seconds to save. This is like PS2 tier saving. Like takes you like 30 seconds to save the game.
Sorry, we just married this today, but we have to break up. It's not gonna work. Okay, cool. Because we broke up, we feel really bad about each other, so we can just marry into another family. Back into my own, actually. Don't feel bad, it's fine. Don't feel bad. Can you stop talking to my future wife?
Would you please stop feeling bad? Thank you.
Stop. Just feel good again.
Just have you tried not feeling bad?
Go for a run or something. That's actually one of the goal names because we have
Come on,
that like this.
flirt with this person.
Can you just flirt because? Why you're not trying to be flirty? Like, also, she looks great with her bob hair. Okay. Can I actually say something special to you? Like, I really like you. Confess attraction. Yeah, that works.
Romantic interest?
She rejected me? What? She's my best friend. I really like.
Dude.
Okay. Okay. Confess attraction again. Maybe she just.
Denied.
I got denied really hard. It's now better? She's flirting with me, but what?
Just flirt 6 more times, easy.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Just not.
Social interactions.
Don't do the same thing all the time, but you might wanna just like.
Oh, maybe because I'm hungry. Yeah,
maybe
that may work. Okay, we have to wait like another day.
If a girl.
It's good that I have high enough estimate. This bingo should have ended like 10 minutes ago already, but it's fine.
Remember that if a girl rejects you, just go to McDonald's, have a meal.
Sleep in her bed for some reason.
Sleep in her bed and try again.
Okay, I guess.
Actually done.
It's literally her bed, to be honest. Assert dominance before you get a girlfriend. That's one of the rules.
Jesus.
You assert dominance by sleeping in her bed. And they kick me out, of course. So go home, feel good, and then you can just go home.
Perhaps
now it's kind of weird that you have to live in the same house with your ex-wife and her ex-husband. That's literally how it works right now, but okay. But he's relieving himself by playing computer games. Like, look at this Madden. That's gorgeous. Gaming. Look at the deception. I'm playing a computer game in a computer game.
I actually thought that looked worse.
The graphics are quite good, except the intro cutscene. The intro cutscene in this game, even though I play in window in like 1600 over 900, the intro is so pixelated.
The intro cutscene is like 480p.
Not even 480, it's 360.
Yeah, it's just weird.
They have rendered it purposefully for I don't know why. This game is programmed in a very weird way. Okay, why we wait for this guy to feel good again and maybe not get rejected this time? Black Tassie, can you plug some prizes or something?
Of course I can. Of course I can. We have a extreme grand prize, one that you guys want to get your hands on. This Animal Crossing Switch bundle, obviously. The grand prize, minimum of $75 donation, cumulative throughout the week. So if you want a little bit of the simulator life yourself, you definitely want to be picking up that Animal Crossing Switch bundle.
I like what you did there. I like what you did. Good job.
Do they have Animal Crossing bingo?
I don't know. Ask them. You
Sounds
can create one if you win the Animal Crossing.
Sounds like an idea, but like I actually knew stuff about The Sims when we started doing this, and I have no clue about Animal Crossing. Just giving the idea out there, I guess. But I guess they probably do. I mean, Animal Crossing speedruns are a thing, so I would assume bingos are too. With Sims 3, it's just like There's just a couple categories, and all of them are horribly boring. And the 500K is just a bit boring if you do it too much. But if you're seeing,
If you showcase it once,
yeah,
it's
if you
gorgeous.
showcase it once, it's interesting. The more like any amount over one is too much, too many. But
Okay, can you not reject me this time? I like you.
Let's see how we do this time.
Oh, she likes me, I think. She just waved like me, like a princess. She's hungry. That's bad. Can we flirt? Like, are you in the mood to flirt? A hug, a flirt. No, she's not in the mood to flirt. That's bad. Okay, so we need to be friends with her. Can I tell you a joke? No. Why? She's too depressed. She's too depressed for me to console her. Okay. Okay. Well, that feeling when you are so depressed, nothing works. No, you don't even want to talk to her.
It's kind of funny because like sometimes your sim is actually like feeling too sad to do something that will cheer him up. Which is just.
Imagine
it kind of makes sense, like if you compare it to life, but then again you want him to just not be sad. So just please stop working like a human being, dude.
Please just be a sim.
Please stop being a human.
Like, for example, you go to your psychiatrist. I'm not actually in the mood to stop being depressed. I'm too depressed.
Ask about day.
Ask about day. Flirt. Can you flirt?
Isn't that because you're broken-hearted?
No, I don't think so. I cannot flirt. Okay, you can wait one more day. No, but if she initiates the flirt, it's fine. What?
I mean, whatever works.
Okay, can I just
compliment athleticism?
Can I, for example, confess attraction to you?
Again?
Okay, no. I guess because
every time you do something like flirt on confess attraction, there are two images: the image of a broken heart and the image of his ex-wife. I think that means something.
Okay.
Like
I may have made a mistake because his wife was the one that proposed breaking up. If it was the other way around, if he broke with her, maybe I should be fine.
Yeah, you would totally be fine.
Okay, I just made a mistake that cost us 3 days in game.
Yeah. I didn't know that's a thing, but
I didn't know either.
That's good to know.
You
learn
stuff while playing games. Who the fuck?
I knew that if you break up with someone, you don't get the trauma.
Yeah.
Because that kind of makes sense.
Because it's your choice, yeah.
Right.
But in with a quick donation?
Okay, we're sleeping right now, so of course.
Sure.
We have a $75 donation.
Nice.
From Robo Sparkle.
Nice. Shout out to Robo Sparkle. He's at the event.
That says this is simultaneously the most relaxing and most stressful speedrun that I think I've ever seen. Absolutely loving this event. Coming back is a huge privilege.
Yeah, that's actually true. I feel the same way. I'm relaxed because it's a chill run. You can do anything you want. But sometimes sims really don't do what you want them to.
And especially if you're running against someone else or an estimate, then that becomes pretty stressful.
Thank God I made the estimate big enough. And you were kind enough to make a good card. Thank you. Shoutouts to Poker for making this card.
Yeah, I was constantly thinking, like, the closer was to the event, I was like thinking that I should have made a harder one, but I think this is good.
Okay, I'm gonna waste those night hours for him to stop being sad about heartbreaking, you know. And we should have enough time just to, you know, have a walk in the town and have our closing speech that takes 10 minutes. Because why not? Okay, while we wait for 7 hours, we can talk about other goals on this card, maybe. Let's see. I have this cheat sheet over here, so I'm gonna use it. I walk in the town. I'm gonna do this. Heavy rain. I've actually never done heavy rain. we thought we could.
Nobody has ever done heavy rain.
I've tested it once, and you can do this, but I've never done it at the bingo.
Why would you not be able to?
We put it here because it just sounds fun.
Why would you not be able to do this? The only reason I put it normally, we never put things that are not possible. Or like.
Oh, by the way, I can do special goal just because Epicurus would be proud, so you can just mark it in.
Hey, there we go.
And while the audience clap, you can read one more donation, Black Kaadzik.
Of course, we got $10 from Lador that says, "I am pretty sure this run is a plot to an anime."
Perfect.
Maybe we're doing an anime comeback to our previous family, so.
Yeah, heavy rain is the exception from the rule that in order to even put put a goal into our spreadsheet, you actually have to like prove you can do it, because it doesn't involve anything special or like doesn't involve a special
Please don't
method.
say you're sleeping.
It's just like
Wait, where is she?
just to make sure you actually have someone that is a journalist, just have them in your lot, and that's it. So that's
Where is my future wife? Come on.
where's my future wife?
Oh, hello, my future wife. Don't go to sleep yet. Don't go to sleep. I need to talk with you. Very important stuff. Tell a funny story. Maybe you're not depressed anymore. Oh, she's just tired. No, don't go to... Nope.
Just wake her up, dude.
I'm trying. Okay, hello. Can you be my wife, please? Please.
Please,
Please.
I need it.
Okay, compliment home, because you like compliments. You're a snob, or you should be snob. If I messed up that...
Your home is wonderful. I'm just wondering who designed it, cause it's beautiful.
I wonder if I could live here together, you know?
Just, you know, just...
Oh,
just
you can flirt? Yes, we can flirt! That's great!
Propose going steady?
We can flirt, that's awesome. Can we flirt and, you know,
Go for...
be attracted to each other finally?
confess attraction, because they won't be... She won't be anything more than your best friend if you don't confess attraction.
Yes!
There we go.
Okay, this should work now. Okay, so...
Propose going steady.
Propose go... Okay, I cannot read, sorry. Too many things happen. Okay, special, propose marriage. Yes, we can actually have a wife again!
Yes.
Okay, have a private wedding. Woo! We made this!
Just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just make sure to move out with my not so future wife.
Not so future wife.
Okay, we just broke their lives. Stuff doesn't matter. And yes, loading. And come on, game. I'm doing an intense moment. Yes.
There we go. Greetings from Kaadzik.
Greetings from Kaadzik, everyone. It's actually a bingo. So, do we have a sim that's prepared for the greatest journey of his life? You died 3 times. You can be fine. You can do one more thing. You can enjoy something. Actually, he hates outdoors, so this may be bad. Never mind. You're fine as well. You're almost energetic. Actually, I'll have to make you sleep until fully rested. Then have a quick meal, juice. Just drink some juice and be not hungry anymore. That's how it works at ESA as well, to be honest. Okay. But with ice cream, of course. Shoutouts to ice cream at ESA. It's really good. You don't need social interaction to walk. Hygiene, yeah, take a shower. And you don't need to pee right now. That's great. So why we wait for her to wake up? Because this run is apparently a lot of waiting. Blacktastic, tell us something.
We got $5 from SA Lock that says, I repeat, I literally love everything about this run.
We literally love everything about this donation.
This run can be explained in one word. It's a tragicomedy.
Tragic.
It's a tragicomedy, basically. And if we love it, you love it, everyone loves it, except the Sims. The Sims are terrible. Then it's fine. So you wait for her to wake up. Great, you woke up. Just eat something. Eat a juice. Just one juice. Just
eat juice.
Eat juice. It sounds like an insult, but this is a regular thing.
This is like classic Sims. Just like, eat juice. Dinner? Nah.
Eat juice.
Eat juice twice and you're good to go.
Okay, so now you're gonna enjoy the best goal in our card, which is a walk in the town. So, what we're gonna do, I'm at the furthest possible north property. I'm gonna move my mouse to the southernmost property. I'm gonna click walk here. By walking, speed 1, focus the camera.
And hey, there we go.
And just make sure we see everything correctly. Nothing catches our attention. Now we wait.
Because like you can theoretically do stuff in the background, but it'll be at speed 1, so it's not going to be too effective. While we wait, we can talk a bit about other goals that we have.
Yeah, I've started already.
Not only on the card, but also like outside of the card, because there's like 70 more.
70 more.
So we can talk about the most interesting ones, I guess.
By the way, if you want to run this, don't.
If you want to run. If you want to run this, just
Don't.
That's one. But if you really want to run this, then you can like ask us for the
Because
goals,
it's not
because
the goals are not technically public yet because we're basically the only guys that
nobody wants to do it.
we thought about this. We made this smiley face, but literally.
We made this smiley face.
But literally, we made this.
But
It's
literally,
actually
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
It's actually true. So the card is actually not public yet. So the card is public. The goal list is not public yet. And if you won't have any ideas or something, you can just add me at Twitter or Discord or harass me, and I will gladly ignore it. No, I won't. I won't ignore it. If someone really enjoys this and wants to try it himself, or herself on themselves, whatever, you can just add me on Twitter or Discord on Twitch whenever. And we'll probably make a Discord server for that if someone is really interested in this. Someone is really interested in this.
I suppose there's the Sims 3 speedrunning Discord, but it has to be like the
You've seen the speedrun categories. I don't want to be with those people.
The deadest.
But the important thing we should have mentioned like an hour ago is that we played the vanilla version of the game without any DLCs.
Oh yeah, that's also important.
That's quite important. But before we tell why it's that, because we have a precious walking time, Black Kaadzik, it's your time.
Of course. And thank you guys so much for donating for our proposed $5 train, because 5 times 5 equals 25 from these anonymous donors. And also for $5, or if you're a free with Twitch Prime, you can subscribe to this channel, and the revenue from that will also go into the proceeds for Save the Children. So again, thank you guys so much for getting those donations in and quickly.
Thank you so much. And
DLCs. We were talking about
DLCs, right?
Yeah,
DLCs are like expansions, right?
Yeah, DLCs suck in this game because there are some speedrun categories in this game, like max out a job or max out a skill.
Oh yeah,
and they are boring as hell because you literally buy 10 items that raise your either job or skill from DLCs, like wishing well.
It's for skills, yeah. Someone just pretty much sniped all the world records, and I was like, what happened?
And they last like 2 minutes because he buys 10 things, places them, uses them, boom.
Yeah, because
I have level 10.
Some expansion, I think, like, I don't really know which one, but some expansion lets you have a machine that raises your NE of your abilities.
Yeah.
So like if you have max guitar skill, you don't play the guitar, you just use the machine 10 times, and it takes like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's the most boring thing you can do in Sims 3.
Yeah. So so it's really not good.
So we don't like speedruns of this game, but that's why we think about, well, bingo. That's fun. And we made funny goals.
Someone made a comment on my YouTube recently that you can trigger the credits in Sims 1 somehow. But aside from the menu, obviously.
One version of The Sims has like career or something. I don't remember which one. But there is one Sims game has actually a proper story.
Like proper story.
Yeah.
But on PC or on console. Because you can.
I don't know.
You can the console ones. I think aside from one, all of them have story, have a story mode, and you can just, it's boring, but you can technically finish it. The Sims 2 on PS2, or I think the fastest version is GameCube. It takes about an hour and 40 minutes to run this. So like, I guess you can do it technically, but I've tried it and it's pretty boring.
Yeah, that's why the only category that is kind of relevant in the Sims 3 community is $500,000 in the bank, because that's, as we've said, funny to watch if you see it the first time.
Yeah,
You've seen parts of it here, but I didn't want to mention what's happening. Poker will explain it when he's going to play. I'm going to commentate for him, obviously. And yeah, this run is gorgeous. Usually we do this technique from the run to earn money, but because it was accounted as an incentive, I just realized, okay, then we don't need that much money. We can just dumpster dive because that's funny.
I kind of didn't put any goals that require a lot of money on purpose to just not show it off too much.
Maybe except the one businessman, that's...
But that's not as much. That's like, I don't know, 5K, 8K, 10K. So that's like...
Okay, so that's
20 total.
Yeah, so that's...
I don't think that's more than like 30K total.
Maybe we can just sell a car, because apparently we have a car in our backpack right now as we're walking.
Okay.
Maybe I should sell it so to make sure that she won't actually use the car to just drive away.
This is just like... I want to say this is Skyrim, but Skyrim actually has like the weight of the backpack that affects your walking speed. So this is more like GTA with your rocket launcher in your pocket.
Yeah, you can
So
have a
You can have a car in your pocket.
10 cars, 12 guitars, everything. 2 laptops, you know, kind of stuff.
Pretty good, yeah.
You can see right here. Oh, he also has a car in his backpack. She has a car in. Why everyone has a car in this map? I haven't bought. Oh, right. Remember the time when I married out of the family?
Yeah.
They had money, and they bought everyone of the Sims in my previous family bought a car for themselves.
Oh.
That's capitalism 101. You just leave someone with money, and he buys a car.
That's perfect. Nice.
Literally even the guy that was okay, he does, unless I guess he doesn't. Even my now wife, not so future wife, this guy, guy, she had a car. Every single person. I wonder if I had a baby here, he would have a car as well. I don't know. Maybe he could have buy himself a bicycle.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Okay. But yeah, as we mentioned, if you're interested, just be in contact with us, and we still have some downtime, so Kaadzik, you can talk about stuff while we do very important glitch in this game
for more goals.
Because I'm doing a very important glitch setup, so you can just read something.
No worries, no worries. Let me shoehorn a little bit of the incentives that are coming up with the with the upcoming games. We do have Final Fantasy V character name Bid War. We have Bulbasaur coming into the fray with $5, PPMA with 20, Bobby Hill with 25, Soil Bomb with 40. I'm pretty sure I said that right. Trebek with 50, and the boy J Primo with 56. So if you want to have your particular name into the Final Fantasy V main character Bid War, please. It is only a few games away.
I'm still setting up the glitch, by the way. Of course. You can see it on my Twitter in like a second.
No worries. The Metroid Zero Mission Perfect Stealth incentive is only $80 away from being reached. So thank you guys so much for those, but we just need that little bit of a push. So again, thank you guys for your generous donations for this effort towards Save the Children today.
Thank you very much indeed.
Okay, the glitch was set up. We just wait for the rest of the round. Well, you know what would be funny? If we went overestimate because of that. Because of us walking.
We just might. I don't really.
What's that? Oh, yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we've started our race. We're getting there. We only have to go throughout the entire town right now.
No, it's not.
I forgot that this walk is actually really long.
Yeah.
I usually do the shorter ones.
It's gonna be like a couple more minutes. It's not gonna be like way overestimate even.
But it can be overestimate, and that scares me. If it goes overestimate, blame Fatske. He put it in the schedule. Actually, don't. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
So, what are the other goals? Like the important ones.
The goals, they like the.
You have a list on the
fishing ones are usually interesting, but the problem with one of the fishing ones is that I don't know who was the original author of
Me.
Like have 8. No, I mean have 8.
So it was you. Okay, never mind.
Dude. Have 8 different types of fish in your inventory, because that's like, I think that's the one called Gone Fishing.
Yeah.
The problem is you can buy 8 types of fish in the supermarket. That's how I did it the first time. I just went to the supermarket. Hey, do you have fish? And I just saw that there are like 10 types, so I just bought 8 and that's it. So the other one is to actually go fishing on every property you can, including the private ones, which is like 16. I think I think Kaadzik has
I've counted them, and I have made a paste. It's in Polish, but I should make an English pastebin as well. I've made a pastebin of every single name of the lot that has a fishing pond. Nice. So, for example, if you can see here, these 2 houses have a fishing pond, so we can go fishing here. And one of the goals is to go fishing on every single possible lot, like even in the science building or something.
Oh, I like the fact that even though some of the goal names are jokes, they're not always universally Polish.
Yeah.
Because the one that requires you to grant the lifetime wish for a sim is called Smells Like Teen Spirit, because Nirvana.
Because Nirvana, you've fulfilled your wish.
Yeah, exactly.
You're happy endlessly. So about being happy, I'll be happy if we get a donation from Kaadzik right now.
And I'll be happy to tell you that we have another $5 from Ladar that says, oh boy, Huba Nubi. Katikalu As for the story games, I own Sims 2 Castaway for PC and PSP. Both have stories.
Castaway.
That's actually something to know about. Thank you, Lador, for knowing more about Sims than we do. And Susu for the greetings in Simlish. I've actually looked up some Simlish words just before the run to make sure I actually don't do stupid things. But most of them are just like something is in the way. Like Chibaga Juju is they shout when something is stuck, like a plate or something.
Nice.
I've played this game too much. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, there's the one of there's 3 pizzas.
Oh.
So I
talk about this.
I made a goal. I made a goal that's called 3 pizzas, and it's called it's like
an important background information.
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
It's 3 pizzas, and it requires you for your lot to be worth 24k simoleons. Just because in Polish you can use the same word for pieces of pizza and for thousands of simoleons, but this doesn't really work for English. So this goal is called the translated version of this goal is GGGGGGGGGGGGG up to 24.
Because it's 24 Gs.
It's 24 Gs.
Yeah. It's literally 24 Gs. It's really hard to actually fit it on the bingo card, so that's actually funny.
Yeah.
Make it. By the way, I'm walking, so maybe I can see if there are some goals I can do. Let's see.
I don't think everything else is just like.
I could do I Love Rock and Roll, but it's this girl that's has the guitar thingy.
So probably not. There are also like goals for other like professions.
Theoretically, I did Battle on Two Fronts because I made 2 Sims fall in love with me when I moved back and forth.
Was it simultaneously?
I don't think it is.
It is simultaneously.
I don't think it is. It doesn't say simultaneously. It doesn't say.
On Two Fronts. Oh, right. You're right. So the Battle of Two Fronts it is.
Yay.
Perfect.
So we can have one more goal just before we finish.
Yeah.
Look, this card is actually blackoutable. You did a really good job.
Yeah, I wanted it to be blackoutable just to make sure you don't lock yourself out of anything.
By the way, overestimates by walking. Yay!
Oh.
Yay! We can clap. Overestimates. Let's go.
All right.
But wow, we're really close. I didn't see that coming. We moved through the entire city, so we should get ready on time in like 1 or 2 minutes. Not this sim. This wrong sim. You should watch this girl over and over again.
Yeah. The thing about I Love Rock and Roll that requires you to play for tips and gain 500 simoleons. There are also similar goals for different professions. There is one for writing that you get 500 simoleons.
This is my favorite name.
Just selling the writing.
The name is Shake That Spear.
Shake That Spear, yeah. So that's
you know why?
That's for getting 500 simoleons on writing fees, and also Young Picasso on getting 500 simoleons on selling paintings. There is also.
By the way, do you know that Sims are criminals? As you can see, we are really near our destination. Like it's real close. The climax is just going up and up. We are approaching
but you know the destination is the beach, right?
Yeah, this path leads to the beach.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what will happen right now, right? She will cross the road.
Oh.
Because she could do it here. Like literally, she could do it here, but she passed here and went straight forward. The pathfinding in Sims is terrible. Like look at this, look at this, look at this. It's against the law.
Yeah.
That should be banned. Ban hammer this girl. Let her finish the goal first, please.
She should just go back now and cross
let
the road.
Her finish the goal first, though. then we can ban her. But her name, by the way, is Noemi McGuinness. I hope no one else in Twitch chat has her name, so he doesn't get banned. But
number 74, obsessive compulsive disorder. One of your Sims must wash his hands before leaving any room on his lot.
So what do you do with this goal? You make a Sim, put one sink on both sides of a room that you make with a swimming pool, and make him die.
Yeah, that's
He washes his hands twice, but because he leaves 2 rooms and nothing else.
And that's it.
It's simple.
That's like one way to do it.
You have to have 200 IQ to run this game.
I've heard that one before, is become good friends with a Sim using a single interaction. Coworkers, fellow students do not count.
You know why coworkers and fellow students do not count?
I don't remember.
Because if you go to work, you have this slider, how do you want to work? If you want to work hard, if you want to do something.
Oh, you can just
there is
hang
also
out
an option
with
to
them.
hang out with your boss, with your friends, and with your.
And that's like one option to get.
Yeah, and
really
you boost the friendship points, as you mentioned.
Friendship points.
Friendship points a little bit more when you do this during the time you spend with them.
Yeah, sorry for going a little bit overestimate. We just kind of forgot how long this walk is.
I just kind of
that
it's not the fault of the walk. It's the fault of this sim that was so unhappy that he broke with his wife. Now, he has a new one right now. It's not a terrible thing. I've made a mistake. That was on me because I should have broken up in a different way. So yeah, blame me for overestimates. But actually don't.
Oh, no sleep till Brooklyn. Have your sim not sleep for 2 days. If they faint or go to sleep, the time is reset. There's actually like at least 2 ways to do it.
Drink coffee and go to spa.
No, that's okay. So there's at least 3 ways to do it.
Okay,
but
so
my personal favorite one is just like lock him in like 1 per 2 room and then make him stand near a counter so that he cannot fall down. He has to fall down to fall asleep. If he cannot fall down, he cannot
be
fall
ready.
asleep.
Be ready. It's almost.
It's here. Dude.
It's here. You have to go on the sand. No, don't run. Please don't. Don't be hungry like you're 1 centimeter away. And
Dude.
just come on, move. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't use the car. Just walk here. No. Stop.
What the hell, dude?
Stop. What the hell?
Just walk. Just like what? Excuse me.
Stop. Okay.
Maybe just not on the sand. Maybe just click on
No.
the road. What?
No, okay, no, it's the wrong sim. Okay, I see. It's the wrong sim. Never mind. It's my fault. It's the wrong sim.
Walk. Not out.
Walk. Yeah, walk. Jesus. No. Oh, no. I misclicked. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. We have to do this properly. We've already wasted time. We can waste even more. I don't care.
No.
No. We're going back. And we have to do it properly.
Kaadzik, the scheduling team called. They want to have a word with you.
And time.
Yeah, there we go.
Now you can go home. You know what? You can even borrow a car from this guy because he wanted to use it and just go home. Because I can transfer cars telepathically.
Right, we have one more run to go, Kaadzik, so I think we could just wrap things up here. And
we'll go wrapping things up quickly and maybe go to a quick break. And once we're back, we're going to talk even more because you love us.
Yeah, there we go.